Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Juan. I'm going to be here trying to make a video. I'm going to talk about my life and architecture. My journey began when I went to classes, architecture classes, back in 2014 in Colombia. Eh, That was a nice time in my life. I learned a lot, and was pretty chaotic too. A bunch of young people, you know how everything's work in the university. But yeah, that was a pretty good experience. So unfortunately, I have to stop my career because my family took the decision of go to America, go to USA. I was really close to get my degree back in Colombia. It's crazy, but you know, life is life. So I took that change. I think at the end, that was the best choice for me. Uh, it was hard, really hard at the beginning, but I'm here. I'm here working really hard for my future and for being an architect. That was in 2017. I started living here in the United States. Uh, that was hard. I used to be the only one in my family that was speaking English. So I was like the boss. I was just a young guy of 19 years old trying to live in a new place with a new language and a new culture. Whoa. It's hard, guys. So after understanding how everything works here in the United States, I was able to start again with my career and with my goal of being an architect. I think that was pretty good. And that was pretty exciting because it's like a new world. It's like new knowledge. Everything is different. Back in Colombia, we used to use some materials. Here it's completely different. In Colombia, we don't have the snow, and now we have to work with the snow and wood and insulation. So wow. I think that what most caught my interest in architecture, apart from the beauty of the buildings and the amazing histories, is the relationship between the arts and the society. You as an architect must have always in mind all the responsibilities that you have with your buildings, with your relationship with this public space, and how the people go in and go out, because it's different from the view of a small child that from the views of a young dude or a father or a grandma. So you have to keep in mind always every single aspect of the city, of the town where you're building your house or your I don't know, your hotel or your museum. Sometimes when I feel like I'm lost or overwhelmed, I always want to keep everything clear in my mind. I think that's super important. So I always think, hey, where I come from, where I am, and where I'm going to be. That's super important. Also, I always want to keep everything like in order. So always priorities. Always, all the time. Hey, it's more important that the other thing. Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, you have to be real careful with your time, like with your time schedule, and like with your sleep schedule. That's it's really important because when you're working for 2 days with no sleep, well, almost no sleep, and you have to make renders, models, plans for the next day, you can be super crazy. So sleep schedules, of course. And I think that's all for now. And it was a weird video, but here we go.